In this lecture, we'll discuss about the principle of operation of a step-up chopper. So this step-up chopper is also called as a boost converter. So in the case of a boost converter, the output voltage is always higher than the input voltage. So this is a schematic diagram of a boost converter. Okay, here Vs is the supply voltage, Is is the supply current, and IL is the inductor, and CH is the switcher, semiconductor switch. Any one of the semiconductor devices can be used as a switch. And here D is a diode and it is used as a second switch. And V0 is the average value of the DC voltage across the load, and I0 is the load current. So in this case, the inductor is connected in series with the supply voltage, and the device is connected across the source. So as I said earlier, the diode was used as a second switch in the case of a boost converter. So now we'll see mode 1 operation. So here the switch is turned on initially during mode 1 operation, and the diode is in the off state. So whenever the switch is turned on, the current will start flowing through the device. So the current will start flowing from the Vs plus through the inductor, through the switch, and completes its path through Vs minus. So whenever the current starts flowing through the device, this inductor current will rise exponentially. So the inductor will start storing energy. So during on time of the chopper, the inductor will store energy. Okay. So at the same time, the inductor current will rise exponentially. So during the on time, the energy stored by the inductor is given by Vs Is into T on. So this is because if we apply a Kirchhoff's voltage law in this loop, we can write Vs is equal to EL. EL is nothing but the voltage drop across the inductor. So the voltage across the inductor is equal to Vs during on time of the chopper. So the energy stored by the inductor during on time can be written as Wi is equal to Vs Is into T on. So next we'll see the mode 2 operation. So in the case of mode 2, the switch is turned off. Okay. So whenever the switch is turned off, so the inductor current will start decaying. So it will start decreasing gradually. As a result, the voltage polarity of the voltage across the inductor will get reversed. So previously it was plus minus, now it is minus and plus. So as a result, the inductor current will be forced to flow through the diode. The diode will get forward biased, and hence the current will start flowing from Vs plus through the inductor, through the diode, through the load, and completes its path through Vs minus. So during on time, as we have discussed earlier, the inductor will store energy. So now during off time of the chopper, the energy stored in the inductor is given to the load. So now if we apply Kirchhoff's voltage law in this loop, we can write Vs plus EL. EL is nothing but the voltage drop across the inductor. So this voltage drop across the inductor can also be written as L into dis by dt. Okay, so Vs plus L into dis by dt is equal to V0. So this is shown in equation number 2. So this we have already discussed, that is the energy stored during on time Wi is given by Vs Is into T on. So now we can write the energy released by the inductor to the load during off time. So from this equation 2, we can write the voltage across the inductor is equal to V0 minus Vs. Okay. So now the energy released by the inductor is given by W0 is equal to V0 minus Vs. So this is the voltage drop across the inductor into Is into T off. So this is the energy released by the load during off time. Okay. So if we consider a lossless system, then we can write Wi is equal to W0. That is the energy stored by the inductor during on time is equal to energy released by the inductor during off time. So we know that Wi is equal to Vs Is into T on. That will be equal to W0. V0 minus Vs into Is into T off. So now rearranging this equation. So we can write Vs Is into T on is equal to So here we can multiply inside. So this is equal to V naught Is into T off minus Vs Is into T off. So now taking this negative term towards the left hand side, we can write Vs Is into T on plus Vs Is into T off is equal to V naught Is into T off. So here Vs into Is is common. So taking Vs Is outside, so we can write Vs Is into remaining terms T on plus T off is equal to V naught Is into T off. So here Is and Is will get cancelled, and we all know that T on plus T off is equal to the total chopping period T. So now V naught is given by Vs into total time period or the chopping period divided by T off. Okay. So V naught is equal to Vs into T divided by T off. So we also know that T off can be written as T minus T on. So now V naught can be written as Vs into T divided by T minus T on. So now bringing this T downwards, we can write as V naught is equal to Vs into 1 by T minus T on by T. So this will get cancelled and this will be equal to 1, and T on by T is nothing but the duty cycle ratio. So in the case of a boost converter, V naught is equal to Vs divided by 1 minus T. So by varying the duty cycle ratio, we can vary the output voltage. So this duty cycle ratio can be varied in between 0 and 1. So if D is equal to 0, then V naught will be equal to Vs divided by 1 minus 0, that is nothing but Vs only. So now if D is equal to 1, okay, 1 minus 1 is 0, Vs by 0 will be equal to infinity. So V naught will be equal to infinity. So by varying D from 0 to 1, V naught can be varied from Vs to infinity. Okay. So if we consider any value, say for example Vs is equal to 6 volts and D is somewhere in between 0 and 1. So let us take an example of 0.5. So then 6 divided by 1 minus 0.5 is equal to 6 by 0.5, that will be equal to 12 volts. So output V naught is 12 whereas input is 6 volts. So V naught is more than the Vs. So in the case of a boost converter, the output is always greater than the input voltage. Hence the name step up chopper or boost converter. So this is the waveform. So Vs is the supply voltage. So now during on time of the chopper, as I said earlier, the inductor will start storing energy and the inductor current will rise exponentially. Okay. So during off time of the chopper, this inductor current will start decreasing. Okay. So again when the chopper is turned on, it will again start rising. This is the waveform for the boost converter.